Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Life is Feudal, Forest Village. It's turned into a Feudal Friday as I have a few minutes between jobs here. So we're going to jump back into Deerfield. We're in the winter of year 5. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. And I know my viewers over in Europe, or possibly some in Asia, will be able to catch this live or late in the evening. So welcome aboard. And let me wish you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff to you and your families. As you may have heard yesterday, if you weren't watching, I've been a little under the weather lately. My voice is sounding a little ratty. I wasn't happy about that. I wanted to try to give it a rest. That, in addition to some allergies and cold, made it kind of necessary for me to take a little respite from doing videos. Certainly want to try to tone them down or shorten them down from the 3 to 4 hour jobs. We did 2 hours yesterday. I'm only going to be doing about 35 minutes today, if that. So sit back and enjoy. Appreciate you being here. Say hi in the chat. Check in with your local airport code if you haven't, so we know where you are on planet Earth. And check out Deerfield, our new village. We're working on, so we started immediately with shacks. And this is our original barn, original warehouse. Those are the only two things still in their original place. There were 3 shacks lined up here, actually it was in these 3 positions. They were offset slightly from what would have allowed a road to build through towards what would be the port area, because we've got the water over here. And of course you start with 10 people, but only 9 billets. So we immediately upgraded one of the shacks to an upgraded shack, and somebody got pregnant instantly. So the homeless guy was still homeless, even though the baby wasn't born yet. Funny how that works. So we had to upgrade a second shack. Anyway, so we built a series of shacks and upgraded them to improved shacks. And then near the end of yesterday's first episode, started building houses to replace the shacks. We've got the resources coming in to facilitate this. So we have housing for 42. And now have, let me see if I can math this, 35 in our village. Now, the reason I paused where I did is because right now we're in a transitional period. So we've got a house here that will house 6. It's got 4 and a baby. So there's an empty bed there, okay? This place has an empty bed about to be filled by a baby. So it has no empty beds. There's no empty beds here. There's an empty bed here, empty bed here, empty bed here, which means there's 4 empty beds, okay, between these, multiple buildings. Over here, I think we have 6 of 6. We're full, all right? And then we have another shack right here, which has 4 of 4. All right, so, and then one more, finally. There's an empty bed there, okay? So this is when you want to do your upgrades in your housing. You can tear something down to build something to replace. You've got to have somewhere for those bodies to go, so people, don't get hypothermia and all that stuff. The only problem is it's in winter, which sucks because it makes our visual reference points a little more difficult to track down. We can kind of use the path tool here to see, okay, here's the edge here, and that's where it starts, and then it's going to go across 10. And then we've got path here, and then we've got an empty tile here. So we're going to take this shack out, and while we have the time to do it, and get another house built, because we have plenty of resources for that. All right, let's kick it into gear here and get this moving. And we're just going to continue this process. Hopefully we're going to continue to have resources to do it. I do have the mods on and some mods running. Up here you'll see the hunting lodge, which is cool. It has 5 hunters and a wider radius. Here's the clay pit, which is something I've been screaming for months. And hey, well look, I went through a mod list and turned on mods, and hey look, there's a clay pit. Perfect. It only has 6 people, but that's a sufficient number. Over here we've got a forester's house, which will use 5 people and has an expanded radius. And then let's see if there's anything else we've got going. I don't think there's anything else we've got going at the moment that's mod related. No. Okay, cool. Anyway, all right, so let's kick back over here and let's see if we can get us another house built and then improve it. So we're going through a quick surge in our population here. I'm going to use the shift button to lock this down, rotate it into place. That looks right. 2 tiles either side, and that's good. Boom. Get that built. We'll get 2 people on that. We're in the peak section of winter right now, the low point, as it were. Oh man, dang it, we're losing clay diggers, and I was hoping the mine would, the pit would be safer than the mine, and apparently not, because that's the 2nd or 3rd clay digger we've lost. We do have a deal sitting there, a funeral pyre, so it'll take care of them. Now, as soon as this pops, boom, boom, we're going to upgrade it again. Put a 3rd person on there. We've got 5 people hunting. Now, we're going to have to start pushing some vegetable growth. I think we're set up for oats here, just so we have a larger number in the inventory. And then potatoes here. So we've got a couple of fields that are set up. This has been our utility field here. And they've been kind of alternating different things, what they're growing. We've got quite a bit of skins and flax, so that our weaver stove fuel reserves are low. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, good night. That's not good. Let's get a hunter, and we need to turn off the kilners. We need 0 people working the kiln. Gosh, we ran that out. That's not good. We need that quick. So nobody working in the kilns. Okay, the house is complete and upgraded. That's good. And that frees 3 people up to go do something else. In this case, we are going to go ahead. Wait, let's pause now, because gosh knows people get jiggy really quick around here. We have 5 of 6. We have 1 empty bed there. We have 1 empty bed there. We have 1 empty bed there. We're looking to take that out. So we need to only find places for 3 people. So here we have an empty bed. So we have 3 empty beds for 3 people, which means we can go ahead and start the upgrade process on this. We can go ahead and tear down this shack. Let's go ahead and get somebody on that. We've got 3 people working lumber. Yep. We're through late winter, and now we're about to hit the thaw, so this is good. The stove fuel thing is bothersome. As soon as the numbers come up, we're going to look to upgrade this Lumberjack's Lodge to the next level here, so it'll produce faster. I think we're going to be okay. We're in late winter. We just had another cold snap, and so everybody seemed, this house needs firewood. Firewood will get produced and it'll get taken to that house. So we got 3 people working the problem. And as soon as we get through winter, we should be okay. All right, good. That's done. Let's go for a house. Let's rotate it so we can see the front. Use the shift key to lock it into place, which is right there. So we got 2 tiles to the left and 1 to the right. Boom. And then we can put a 2nd person on that job. Come on, let's get the thaw in here. Here we go. Here comes the thaw. Spring rains are coming with the thaw. Which means we're going to be vacating some people out of the clay pit. And the temperature went down again. Wow, that's rare. I don't recall ever seeing 2 cold snaps. That's weird. Okay. Again, we're going to stand by on this one. And then we need to put a 3rd person on it. And the demand for firewood, of course, is high. All right, now we can pull a couple people out of the mines. And we're going to put a couple people in the fields. And put 1 on gathering. This is the food we've got to get through the growing season with here. In fact, we're going to pull another person out of the mines. And we're going to pull everyone out of the mines. And we're going to go ahead and put 3 people on gathering. Now, with the mods on, I have fruits, nuts, and berries on. So that's why you see nuts, berries, and greens. Greens, nuts, and berries, whatever. So when they go out, they won't just find, your gatherers won't just find fruit and vegetables. They'll find greens, nuts, and berries in addition. So it's food just like everything else. All right, people. Small house construction's complete. All right, we're going to hold up at that point, at this point. We're just going to have to deal with building an additional, in fact, let's tear this house down, this little deal here, just to get rid of it. That'll free up a little bit of resources. That hut. And we will go from there. Okay, let's see what we got going here. We really need to get this building upgraded, but we can't do it until this number comes up. Now we can augment it. We're going to augment it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. There is a mod with this little thing called the chopping block, and we're just going to drop that in right there. We're going to get that built. All right, so that will put one more person chopping wood. That should help bring these numbers up. I mean, normally you could build an entire, second lumberjack's lodge, but we're in a little bit of a desperate state here because we're already through the spring and we're still hovering at 0. We probably won't start catching up and getting ahead until summer, and we're going to really need to bring these numbers up here. All right, come on, get that finished up there. That's it, complete. We'll put that person into chopping wood. Cool. All right, good show. So for those of you who didn't see, so here's the village of Deerfield. Deerfield, I've named it that after a neighborhood in Plano, Texas, which is up the road from me a little bit. And it's well known for its Christmas lights. It's basically the highlight of the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Anyway, if you look at the mini-map in the upper right corner, we're going to pan back and kind of go out the channel here. So this is why I chose this map in this location. If we go over to the corner, we look in, I mean, this is the island, right? And look here, there's this inlet that's got this natural breakwater in front of it. So you sail in through the inlet and then in this way and then into what is a well-protected port area. So natural seaport, and that's why we picked this spot. So we'll be developing that out through the course of this series. Cool? Cool. All right. We're starting to pick up on the wood production. This is good. If we can get up to 300-400, then we're going to look to upgrade this to the sawmill. Right now we're doing a lot to bring food in. With the increased number of people in the village, there's a lot of more mouths to feed now. So what I want to try to do here is figure out a good, efficient place to start building fish farms. So we're going to run this road down to the show. Okay. And we're going to put us a fish farm. And this whole area here, the water is not so deep that you can't build the fish farm. You get out here in the ocean, and well, that's the edge of the map. There were some places out here you couldn't, like off the shore here, you can't build in this area because it's so deep, I guess. But the entire, this area over here is good to go in that regard. All right. So, let's see. Do I want to do this right here, or do I want to maybe move it out just a little bit and use the paths? That's kind of what I want to do. All right, I see our numbers are coming up for okay, let's build that right there, and then we're going to put a I want to use these cross section pieces and whatnot. I want to see how far we can go that way. We need to come out just a little bit, I think. I don't want to do a lot of terraforming here because I really like the way this looks, and you start terraforming and it just screws it up. Oh wait, I need a builder. All right, there's that. All right, come on, folks. It's summer. We really need to kick it in the butt on this firewood production, because if we go into next year in a deficit, we're in trouble. Oh, you're thinking about pie, are you? Well, that's nice. Why can't I build in this area? Well, that's stupid. I can build here. Great. That means the ramp the guy's building is a waste. So now we got to tear this out. Jeez, that's dumb as hell. You should be able to build that anywhere you want. So we got to move the bridge stairs one step forward, one tile forward towards the water, so that it will align with where they will let us build the stinking there. Okay, now I'll get that done. Yeah, I know you're building in the water. It sucks. I think if we come out now this length here, let's take a look here. That will run along, and then we can do like a couple of fish farms down that way. I want to go a little bit further, I think. Yeah, let's go one more section out. That would be better. That built, how are we looking? 260. All right, firewood's looking good. Let's get that number up to 300, and I'll feel confident that we can go ahead and upgrade to the sawmill and be in good shape. Let's see what that's going to take us material-wise. We've got plenty of everything, and 286. We've got builders available. Let's do it. We're going to put priority on this. Everybody support that effort. Okay, good. Now, this little deal is complete here. This is good. So let's come back over here to our project. Okay, there's that. We'll get somebody working that. We got lots of trees coming in. We're not doing a whole lot of gathering at the moment. We do have a couple of people available to pick up stuff. I think we are... Yeah, they're still bringing in stuff from out here. You can still see the yellow X's. There's ore and stone and all kinds of stuff. There's a ton of resources in this area. All right, this is about to be done. Awesome. So that'll increase the productivity there. We already have people assigned to it, which means they're not being utilized at the moment. But that's okay. We'll get them squared away. And actually, our firewood numbers have gone up during the downtime, which is helpful. Beautiful. All right. Now we're getting some firewood in. Great. All right, now this here, we're going to put a pause on this guy, I think. We're going to save that, and you know, we're going to just work this number here for a bit. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, good. That frees them up. Good. Okay. How cool does that look? All right. Now, let's start fish farms. Right there. And then let's see. So it gets a little wonky here. We may have to deal with some wonkiness with these people because they can get a little stupid at times on how they can, you know, access things. Because they're dropping stuff off here, but they may not be able to access it unless I build a pathway over here. So you may see this little, you know, oh, wait, they are building. Sweet. Never mind. That works. I'm hoping we're going to be able to stack these out a couple deep here. Yeah, we're low on meat. We got an issue here. We got 5 hunters. Bridge sections are complete. That's good. Y'all stand by because we're going to be coming back to you real quick. This is about to be done. And then we're going to be stacking another one right on the end of it. Nope, that's not what we want. We want this. There we go. Put the person to work here. Okay, so you can continue. You can still stack these. You just have to have the water just can't be too deep. That was an issue I had with the other map I was playing when I was goofing around, just trying to figure out the mods and stuff, see what worked. Was that the excuse me? I think we can take one person off firewood here. Ease that back a little bit. How are we looking on tools? We're getting a little light on tools, so we're going to put one person each there and there. So we're going to keep producing firewood, but we're at a safe level now, I feel, for the village. Food numbers are okay. They're not spectacular, and that's what we're attempting to address in part here. What I need to see is how much farther over. Okay, we're going to come for this next piece. I think we can put in one section of straight here, and then we put in this here. And I think that sets us up for our next fish farm row here. There's a seafood farm too, which we'll probably play around with at some point. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're lined up just right there. Cool. Second person working that. Good. We're going to start producing more charcoal to turn to cast iron to make high quality tools out of. That is something we definitely want to do. Lots and lots of. These folks will fish, and then they will run that stuff into the barns. Huh. Figures. Can't make that one spot there. And let's see, what else can we do here? We got that one going. I think we're going to be able to build one more on the end of this one. And yeah, that'll work. We'll be able to do that. I think we'll be able to have, you know, one, maybe two over here. Now they're saying they can't access it, but now they can, because now the bridge is complete. And it's late fall. God, I hope the potato, well, most of the, oh, the potato crops got in. That's good. And the oats are coming in. Wow, those numbers do not look promising. Rut row. Huh. This is not good at all. They are definitely going to full potato production next spring. And that's going to be it. We're going to be relying on fish here. I'm not happy with the gatherers, and the crop, the potato crop, did not come through well. So fishing is going to have to save us, because for some reason hunting is not. I'm going to reduce the number of hunters. Oops, I don't need that. We need somebody here. And scary. Okay. We can't see very well to do this, but the next thing we can do is look at building. Oops, I had that up for a reason. A mill. And we've got the room for it, and we've got, you know, everything looks spaced properly to handle it. I think we're going to look at just dropping this in. It's going to be right here at the edge of this field here, so it's going to align with all that stuff. Boom, let's get that built. Yeah, we've got plenty of materials for it. We had 3 people there. Let's go ahead and put 4, 5 in there. We're going to get that mill going, and then we're going to build a bakery. All right, this fish farm's about to be complete. Yeah, we're actually in a pretty dire situation. Oh, really, guys? Come on. Food-wise, we're looking pretty bad. We have no meat. Fish is at a minimum. Okay, there. All right. So what we're going to need pretty quick here is going to be a bakery. To start baking bread, and I don't want to put it too far away. We're going to put another deal over here, eventually another weaver's workshop, so the bakery should go right on this road. Let's see if we can get an alignment here and get a bakery built, because that's, things are getting kind of desperate. Okay, so we can use this guy to help align us. We're going to need several spaces, like 10 for weavers and whatnot. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, we may have a few too many mouths to feed. We may have to starve some people out. Rebalance our population with our food production. It's unfortunate, but it's a reality, harsh reality of life in the big city. All right, let's take this guy. All right. Okay, I see where we need to be. We need to be right over here. All right, so hello. Bakery, that would be you. Rotate, rotate, rotate. We're going to align with you and align with that right there. We're going to tighten it up. There we go. Boom. Get that built. I see we do not have enough logs. We're still bringing in logs, though. Oh, God, these guys have really cleared things out, too. They're going to have to go into planting mode. Ooh, we are in a little bit desperate situation here, folks. I think the temperature's starting to come up. But, yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. We have cleared the trees out all through the near town. And so we're going to have to get some trees coming in here. Let's go tree specific and hope. Yeah, I've got people going over here. They may be going to hunt or something. This is about the closest place we can get. Firewood situation starting to run down too. And we're sitting at 19 degrees. This is not good. Fish is all we got. Fishing and hunting. And now all the trees are gone. Yeah, the hunting is looking a little bare because the bears and stuff don't come into the area. Okay, that's done. So we can drop 2 people off that and we can start working the mill. They're going to start pulling the wheat we've grown, the grain, and turning it into flour. Then once this gets built, which we need a little bit more trees, we're getting there. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. Fish is coming in. We're going to make it. Temperature's coming up. So we can get the gatherers back out. But yeah, people are short on food. The fishermen are bringing in what they can, and that's, people are just going to have to survive on fish here. Once the bakery's up and running, they'll start making bread. And there's a little thing I could have enabled too, a little oven thing that's kind of like this guy, except it's for bread. When you have a basic village going. Okay. Do we have some... oh yeah, we need to turn this off again. Blacksmith, do you have anything to work with? Nope, it does not. Blacksmith is out. Come on. There we go. 2 people working the bakery. All right, here we go, gang. Let's build some roads along here and along here. This is double wide. Uh-oh, somebody starved to death and somebody's sick. Now we got people starving to death. There you go. All right, they're gonna all die. And what do we got here? We got somebody with something. Hang on, what's this issue? Scurvy. Heal with herbs. Scurvy. Oh, we got scurvy issues. Oh well, we're going to just keep playing through it. We got no builders needed. Get rid of the clay diggers. Everybody's dying. I don't think we need any clothes. We're not going to need clothes. We got tons of clothes. And now we're down to minimums. Okay. And now this is going to be overloaded. Well, there's going to be nice babies. I mean, nice, lots of housing available. You guys might want to move to a house that's got food. I'm just saying. And the gatherers might want to do their job. You know? Okay. Well, maybe we made a few too many mouths to feed. So we may wind up having to drop back and punt. We got nobody available. And I've got to answer this, so bear with me for just a minute here. I shall be right back. Okay, we're back, I think. Hopefully we're back. Let me check. Yeah, I got to wrap this up because I got a job to go do. All right, desktop audio. The game's paused. So it should have something going there. Yeah, there's a little something. Okay, so yeah, not a good situation. Our whole village just basically just got wiped out. There is a point of balance, and it has balanced itself. I think Thanos just got hold of the Infinity Stones and snapped his fingers, and that deal is done. So we're gonna take them out of there. We got some firewood coming in. Not that we got a lot of housing that needs firewood. Um, the fishermen are just not being effective. The gatherers, you know, yeah, it's a bad situation, very bad. So we are just going to play it through here and see what happens. And if we need to, we'll drop back and punt and load at the previous save. And because we can do that sort of thing. And if you don't like it, so too bad. That's what we'll do. Guess I screwed up and got a few too many mouths to feed. Got a little overzealous in building the houses. That happens sometimes, but things are starting to balance out. Babies are going to start getting born, and then you know things will get better. If disease, this guy, hopefully he dies, is what I'm hoping, because that solves the disease issue. Yeah, but we're in summer and we have no food at this point. Now we'll have tons of potatoes. We can go ahead and start harvesting this. That's full up, and this is getting close to full. So that'll start bringing in some, but then they're not going to have enough to last through the winter. The gatherers are bringing in absolutely nothing, and I'm not sure why. But it says we're low on tools. Well, yeah, of course we're low on tools because everybody's dying. But what do you do? So check back next time, see where we stand in Deerfield, as we've just gone through a massive culling of the population, as we went from the better part of 40 residents to 20. So half our population effectively just died off. So, and more may be yet to follow. So, appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed the cluster, and we'll see how it goes. So, have a great day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate your support. And have a Merry Christmas if you don't hear from me sooner. And a Happy New Year. So, nice short little episode today. All right. So have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.